This is our first live video on Tay Vlogs ever.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
We're gonna party.
Yeah.
Africa time. Until someone gets here.
Africa time. So, I'm anticipating not very many people being here.
Oh, there's people. Hi, people.
There's people.
Hi.
And then I forgot to grab... Hi, Anna.
Oh, that's Anna. Oh, Anna. We got you something from Africa.
We did?
You did.
Haha.
Not me.
Hi, guys. Okay. Hey, Melissa and Jillian and Anna.
Hey, Melissa?
Yeah, Melissa's here. Okay, so I totally forgot that, like, you're not supposed to live video and hold the camera. Hey, Loretta.
Oh, hi, Loretta.
So I gotta get comfortable.
I remember you, Loretta. You're Anna's best friend.
Thank you, Amy. Okay, so I decided to pop on tonight because I was not very jet lagged this morning. Yay, you're mailing me ears tomorrow. Melissa says, hi, Landis.
Hi.
I was not very jet lagged this morning. I thought I was doing good. And then, but technically, like, I woke up at 7:30, which would be like 5:30 in the afternoon there. So I thought I was doing good. And then about 4 o'clock hit and I was like dead tired. So they went and watched a movie and I took a nap, but I was so tired because that would be like 2 a.m. in Africa. So I was like, I'm doing good. Jet lag's not even hitting me, but it hit me. And then now I got up and it was like 8 a.m. and I started getting ready for the day because that's like 8 p.m. here is like 6 a.m. there. So I started getting ready at 8 p.m. at home just because I had been in my pajamas all day. Briley, she loves your hair.
Who?
Melissa.
Oh, hi, Melissa. Thank you.
Hello. Hi, Ricky. Okay, so, yeah, I just wanted to get on and pop on because I've missed doing live videos like crazy. We had the worst internet ever. I wasn't able to upload like any photos, let alone videos while we were there. So I could not do like very much communication except maybe like a blog or a Facebook post here and there. Some of our team members were able to upload pictures like crazy, but I wasn't. So I knew that I was not going to be able to do a live YouTube video from Africa, and that's just a part of going. Hi from North Carolina. Oh, you've been having withdrawals. I've been having withdrawals. I mean, I tried my hardest to be present in Africa while I was there as much as I could so that I was there, you know, and not thinking so much about home. And I think I did a pretty good job of that. So when I got home, I was like, I need to do a live video. Hunter missed me. He has been like clinging to my side all day. He's like, he took a nap with me. He wouldn't go out and play outside with the girls. He just wanted to be by me no matter where I was. So
this is how long you were. When she came back, we had her stand in the living room because Hunter was in his kennel. Then we let Hunter out, and my mom was like this. So Hunter's like, because he doesn't know that it's her, because her hair was all.
Good night, Ricky.
And then he was like, mother.
Yeah, he came out and he growled at me because I think he wasn't expecting me to be home at all. And then he was like, wait, you're not. Your mom. And he was so excited. My reunion with the kids, it was good. I was exhausted. They had like a big sign for me, and that was fun. No, they had a big sign, and
she looked exhausted when she
came
down the stairs.
I was exhausted. So
dude, your face was all red. That's how tired she was.
I was tired. I've never been that tired in my life. I was windburned. So we left Monday morning at 7 a.m. on safari. It was our like third safari drive.
Someone wants to see the poster.
You want to see her poster? You can go get the poster.
It's in Mom's car.
We left 7. No, it's not in my car. If it's in my car, you're not going and getting it. You can show them Landis's then.
Oh yeah, go get mine.
So we left 7 a.m. on Monday morning. Did a safari drive, but the Masai Mara is like miles and miles, like hundreds of miles long. Hello. So I'm probably getting to see all my people who are like far away right now because it is late in the United States. So I'm sorry for making this video late. But we drove on safari, and then we got out of the Masai Mara by about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And after that, we went to a Maasai village and got to experience like a Maasai warrior village. Like you can pay to get in. They turn their village into like a entertainment thing, and you can like hang out with them and you dance with them, and they teach you all about their culture. So that was really cool. But then we got back in the vans and we drove 7 hours to Nairobi, which is life experience, crazy, scary. Like, okay, so they drive on the left side of the road technically, but if they need to get over or they need to pass, they drive on the right side of the road. And hold on, Bradley. So we were on a cliff, a 7,000 foot cliff without a railing, and like for those of you who are around where I live, like Tahoe, like driving up to the like windy roads on a 7,000 foot cliff, passing on the wrong side of the road very slowly because we were in a safari van that could barely make it uphill, and there are semis like coming at you while you are driving. You watched all my videos while you're gone. Cannot wait until you came back. I just bought my Cricut on Monday. Yay! So terrifying, like literally terrifying. I know that I'm not supposed to be scared, and fear is not of the Lord, but I tell you, I was praying so hard and I was so scared, and everybody in my van was seriously like so scared. That was probably the scariest moment. So we're driving to Nairobi. Took that part of it was only about 20 minutes of the drive. That part was ridiculously scary. And then once we were over that mountain, drove like a couple more hours. That was like almost there. A couple more hours to get to Nairobi. Stuck in Nairobi traffic. If you've ever been there, it's like one of the craziest amounts of traffic in the world, and I'm not over exaggerating. Got there late. One of our team members who was supposed to fly to Uganda because she's staying there missed her flight. So, but then she got to stay in a really nice hotel and get some sleep that night. So that was good. We got to Nairobi, had a 5 hour layover, but it turned into like a 3 hour layover because we were so late. And then we were exhausted. So I tried to stay awake as much as I could, but I was seriously like fading, and got on the plane at midnight, flew 7.5 hours up to Amsterdam. Slept through that entire flight. I don't even remember taking off. I fell asleep before the plane took off, and I woke up in the middle of the plane flight, and I was like, are we taking off yet? And I looked out the window and we were like above the clouds. So that was like midway through, and then I was up for the last hour of that flight. Got into Amsterdam at 7 a.m. Had a 4 hour layover in Amsterdam, which was amazing because it was like clean and beautiful, and I just sat down and breathed and walked around and all that. Then we got on the flight to Seattle, Washington. That was a 9 hour, 45-minute flight. Did not sleep through any of that, except maybe the last like half hour, because that's when I started fading again. Watched a bunch of movies and was exhausted. Then we get in. We had 15 minutes to get through customs, through security, through like 3 flights of escalators with 8 of us to miss our flight back to Sacramento. Our 1.5 hour flight, we missed it. We were literally 1.5 hours away from home, and we missed our flight. So we had another 4 hour layover that we didn't intend to have, and then finally got on another flight at 9 p.m. or 8:30. What?
Can I get my souvenirs to show them?
Not yet. Let me finish my travel story, and then you can do it. 8 p.m. got on the flight. Finally got home at 10 p.m.
Hello.
And we calculated it. It was 51 hours from the time we left Safari. We're in the car, and it was not an easy drive. I already told you the scary part, but like the beginning of it was on like these ridiculously bumpy roads that like you're like talking and you're like this like the whole time. So on that, 51 hours. And then I got home and I fell asleep and slept all night long, and it was great. And today I was good until about 4 o'clock, and I passed out. Like seriously, like faded. Like I felt like I had, I don't know. I felt like I had stayed up. I felt like I traveled for 51 hours. Okay, so you want to show me your poster since Jillian wanted to see it? I bet it felt good finally if you stretch your legs out. Yes, my knees were starting to hurt so bad.
So it says welcome home. And then in the O, there's my dad, my mom, me, Riley, Hunter, which is our dog.
My sponsor. Okay, keep going. I'll answer your question in a second.
DJ, my little lizard, and bearded dragon, and Briley's.
Oh, I haven't
fish.
seen DJ since I've been back. I need to go say hi to her. Bad lizard grandma.
Bad lizard. Oh, hold on. And then a sealed
say,
thumbprint.
"Great job."
Landis
Yeah.
is mine. That's
Oh, they sealed it with a thumbprint because remember I made them do that on their
Yeah.
scavenger hunt. So you guys found an ink pad, I see.
No, we used like a dry erase marker, and it works.
Oh, innovative. So Melissa asked how my reunion was with my sponsored babies. So we had to split our time between the two care points. The first week on Saturday, I got to go meet Juliet for the first time, see Esther and Emmanuel. And then the second week, I got to meet Michelle. So we have 4 sponsored babies. And my first reunion was kind of interesting.
Thank you.
What did she say?
So sweet, girls. Good job on
Okay.
the poster. But it just said good job.
Okay. So, thank you for everyone telling me you're glad that I got home safe. I was a questionable one at the last minute. The rest of the trip was very fun
Thank you
and
so
safe.
much.
So, meeting Esther and Emmanuel again was kind of crazy because they've grown so much in the last 7 years. Esther was 3 when I saw her, and Emmanuel was 7. No, I think he was almost 8. And he was about like mid-stomach when I met him, and Esther was like to my knees when I met them, and now Esther is like here, and Emmanuel is taller than me. So that was kind of like a shock. I knew they had grown, but it didn't even like dawn on me that they were going to be that big. And okay, we'll do souvenirs in a little bit. So we haven't showed Dad that souvenir yet. We got don't show him yet because we gotta. Okay, so so that was cool. And then Juliet was very shy. Most of the kids so our first care point is the care point that our church has been sponsoring for a while. So those kids have been growing, and there doesn't ever become room in the care point until a kid is out, and a lot of them haven't gotten out. So they are growing, and there's no little kids. So that was kind of like a shock. I don't know why, but I just didn't think about that. I didn't think about all the little kids had gotten bigger and no new little kids were coming in. So I didn't get to hang out with like little wee babies on the first week. And that's the part that like just captures your heart because they seriously like gravitate towards you and want to be around you. But they all warmed up, and by the end of it, they were doing my hair. We were all talking about their sponsors. And with the older kids, it's a little bit better because they know English a lot better than the little kids. So then the second Saturday care point day, I got to go meet Michelle, and that's the new care point. And all of the kids are under 7. So adorable little kids, like adorable. And it was so awesome. We got to do really cool things while we were with them. So one, since it's brand new, this is their 4th week in the care point, they got their uniforms for school that their sponsors cover, and we got to dress all of them in their uniforms, and we got to take pictures with them, and all of this stuff I'll be putting into vlog days and putting on my computer, or on you guys on YouTube. And that'll be really exciting to share with you guys. It was the highlight of my week. It was definitely one of the highs. There were definitely if someone sponsors a child, do children get to know who you are even if you can't visit them? Yes. So let me finish my thought, and then I will comment on that. But there were a lot of high highs, and there were a lot of low lows for this trip. And I'm trying to process how I'm going to share some of that with you guys. I've been writing it all out today, and I'll probably share that publicly maybe on my blog so you guys can understand like where I'm coming from, because there were some extremely difficult moments and some extremely exciting moments. And so all of that mixed together, like my brain and my heart and everything is kind of just like mushy and trying to figure out like, what does this all mean, and where do I have to take this, and what do I have to do with that? Melissa just asked, if someone sponsors a kid, do they get to know who you are? Yes, they get to know who you are, and you can write to them, and you can send them emails, and Christ Hope prints them out and takes them to them. You can send them gifts. You can also go visit them. And one of the cool things we got to do was help open all the packets with the kids and show them the pictures of the sponsors, and they were so excited. they wanted to know the sponsors' names. They wanted to know their family. We all got together as sponsors and made crafts for the kids, and we had one big church group picture that we took to the care point, and the kids were like asking which one of those people are my sponsor. And I would go in and I would show them, they had their family picture that was sent, and I was like, see, there's your sponsor right there in the group. And even though it was like a whole sea of people in this picture, they would point to their sponsor, and they would smile, and they had an extra little bit of love. Just like, you go and you get connected to all of these kids, you still have this one little extra love for your specific sponsored kid. They were the same exact way. Like, they saw a group of people and they knew one of them was their sponsor, and they would just light up when you tell them their name. They would not forget their name. In the group picture, Briley's like in the middle and Landis is like over here, and me and Dustin are like off to the side. And I was showing my sponsored kids, me, my husband, Landis, Briley. And then the little girl would walk around. This was another little girl who really liked me. She wasn't my actual sponsored child, but she would go around and show all the kids, like, look, that's her husband, that's Landis, and that's Briley. And so they totally get the concept of, like, these people are loving us and praying for us and helping pay for things like that. So that's really cool.
Someone said, are they all orphans?
So, no, they are either affected or infected by HIV, meaning that they have either lost both of their parents or one of their parents to HIV, or they have parents living with HIV. So, either way, they have to have had some sort of effect from HIV, but a lot of them, after learning their stories, we got a couple of their stories on video and testimonies and things like that from the kids, but most of them are missing at least one parent. A lot of them are missing both parents and are being raised by another family member. One of the things Christ Hope does is they try not to get the kids adopted, like, to America. They try to get them into, or even put, like, in an orphanage. They try to get them put with a family member to keep them in their family unit and keep them with someone that they know and they love and they trust. So it's not like our system here where we throw them into the system and they get somewhere. Christ Hope tries to reach out as far as they can in their family unit to keep them with, like, an aunt or an uncle or a distant aunt, distant uncle, things like that. So it's really just a really cool organization. I'm super excited that I got to go and be a part of so much, but literally we touched on every part that they do, and it was like, it would go from 0 to 60 in like a second. You would be doing one thing that had, very little emotion to it, but it was still worthwhile, and then the next minute you would be doing a lot of things, and I will be sharing a lot of that, but I'm processing it, and there's just a lot of stories, and it was shocking, it was angering, it was exciting, it was a lot of things. There were a lot of good things and a lot of crazy things. Yes, Briley.
As you said, all the crazy things. What were those crazy things?
I'm processing those, and I will be trying to decide how I'd like to share those. Because there are stories that kind of break people's hearts when you talk about them. Yes, the organization is such a blessing. The people that work with the organization. I just want to touch on some of the good things that I saw. One of the really cool things was that the roads were extremely better. When we were there in 2010, the roads were horrible, and it took like 2 hours just to get across town, and the roads were all fixed, amazing brand new roads. You could get anywhere within, like, somewhere that took you 2 hours would take you like 20 minutes to get to. So that was really cool to see that they had, their economy starting to boost and they're able to travel further and things like that. One of the cool things is Christ Hope, when I was there, had maybe 30 volunteers and workers, and now they're above like 60, not including like extended work, and that's just in the Kasumu area. They're paved roads, so yeah, they're definitely expanding and getting better in certain ways. There was a lot more trash this time, and I was really disappointed in that. I would, you'd think after 7 years and developing certain things so much that, trash and things like that would start to get more innovative or something. But the hard thing with Kisumu is, I mean, all of Africa has corrupt governments, and so that's really hard for the people to even get behind a movement, or like even churches to get behind a movement. It's really hard to grab some traction and be able to do that because the government is just so corrupt. For example, getting into the through customs, we brought all of those t-shirts, and since they were brand new, they thought we were selling them, and because they taxed us 48%. We told them that the shirts were about $1,000, so we had a $500 tax that we had to pay just to get into the country with the t-shirts. That's just how corrupt the government is over there. And luckily, we were able to fundraise so much that any little hiccup like that was nothing. So that was really awesome, but not awesome at the same time.
Yeah.
What would you like to say? Souvenirs.
Yeah.
Why don't we do like a whole souvenir haul? Like you can show what I got these two. You can show what I got you guys, but we'll do like I'll do a video on like all the souvenirs I got for the kids.
So we got
Or for all my family.
4 things for me and Brad that my mom got.
No, you're missing the wallets.
Oh, 5 things. Brad, can you go grab mine?
We'll show you that in the haul video.
Yeah.
Just show them these little things.
So we have this like
I know.
This,
that is too bad.
like case thing that you can put stuff in. Like I'm planning to put my earrings in.
They're like handmade, hand carved, hand painted, really cool stuff. And like not like, I don't know, you see them making the stuff there, so you know that it's handmade and they're not just like importing things from China.
I have a necklace that I
Yes,
got
the
that
government
has
does.
a heart, and it says, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart." Luke 10:27.
Yep. So we got them. They both got a little necklace that says Luke 10:27.
And
Knick-knack
then
box. Love those. Yes, they have a lot of knickknacks.
And then my mom got us these, and it says my name.
Here.
So we were walking down the street on Kisumu on Ring Road where the house that we stay in stays, and we ran into this guy who was selling these bracelets, and this was like the second to the last day, and he wanted 50 bob for them, which is 50 cents, and we were like, okay, we need like 100. Can you make us like, I think altogether our entire team at least ordered 100 bracelets. So I ordered like 10 of them, but we had like a custom order, and we're like, when can you have them done? He's like, we'll have them done, actually we kept going back and making more orders. Like we started out because only a couple of our group was there. We ordered them, we came home with them, and then people were like, we had to go pick them up, and then more of our team was like, I want one. So we ended up like having to get a ton of them.
Yeah.
Bad connection. Let's see if I can turn the Wi-Fi on and it'll work. Probably not.
Okay, and then I have this box. My mom had us open it at the same time, so you pull it like this, and and it's like a snake that pops out of the box.
And it didn't have the reaction. Do the children have access to Bibles? We brought Bibles for all of the kids. That was one of the things that we were able to fundraise for, and we brought a Bible for every child. So we wrote their names in all of them. I have video and picture of that. And every kid got their own Bible, the same exact Bibles that our church gives to our kids in 2nd grade. We were able to bring, and then we brought some of it for the older kids. We got some like older kid Bibles for them. So I'm going to turn Wi-Fi off now, see if that helps. We have bad connection. Oh, we love the technology these days. So this box right here, I had to buy it because it got a huge reaction from a lot of our team members, scared them to death. So I was like, I'm going to get some. And my kids didn't even faze. They were like, they opened it and they were like, oh, that's cool. So.
But once we realized what it was, we were like, oh, this is so cool. And my dad, he's so scared of snakes, so we haven't even showed him it yet. So
yeah.
So it's going to be like, hello.
It's very pretty. I know. Hello. That's the one thing. It's like, it was $1.50, so I was like, of course I'm going to buy it because it's so nicely handcrafted. It's like hand painted. And
yeah, they're so good at this stuff. I mean, like if you brush your finger on top, like you can tell, like they painted the zebra all black, and then they like carved out pieces where there's stripes and stuff, and then painted the carving white. It's so cool.
So one of the things that I did for Souvenirs is I got a lot of fabric, and I got some blankets, Moss-Eye blankets, that I'm going to use to create things with in tutorials. So there will be like a DIY Africa series that I'll be doing as well. And we get our office this week, so I'm kind of excited about that. And we're going to decorate that and all that stuff. So there's going to be a lot of videos that we're going to be doing stuff for the office, and as well as like crafts and stuff that we're going to fill the office up with.
Yeah.
So, so most of the questions should be answered in lots of different things, but make a rattle sound when you give it to him.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Practice your rattle sound. I don't know how to make a rattle sound. I'm not good at that stuff. That's a hissing sound.
I don't care.
Melissa, can we do a hissing sound? We're not very good at rattle sounds.
Rattle, rattle, rattle. Rattle, rattle, rattle.
You want to help? Come over and help.
Let me see.
Yes.
Rattle, rattle.
We have a tournament this weekend, so we don't get to work on it that much this weekend, but next week it'll be full swing making stuff. So if you want to come over and help, that would be awesome.
Rattle, rattle.
Can't wait to see the fit videos.
Rattle, rattle. Rattle, rattle.
Just find a clip on YouTube of a rattlesnake. That would work. Yeah, I'm hoping it scares him. We had one of our older team members used an acronym when she opened it.
What?
The acronym stood for snake hiding in this. So she said that in the middle of opening it, and it was hilarious because she's like 75, and yeah. So
What'd she say?
she said she had an acronym. She had a bad word come out of her mouth.
Oh.
It scared her so bad.
Oh.
Yeah. So some bad words come out of your mouth sometimes too, which should be in our vlog soon. So I'm trying to figure out. I'm so behind on vlogging, but I have like all this footage. I'm trying to figure out, like, do I put up Africa now and then go back and upload? I think I'm due 2 a day. So like one old vlog and one Africa vlog, so then I can catch up. I don't know. This vlog channel has been driving me nuts because I want to keep it organized, but I have like tons of baby footage I want to put up and tons of new footage, but then it's starting to get old if I don't put it up in time. So I'm just trying to process how to put that up too. All right, so I think it's time for you guys to go to bed. It's like midnight.
No, we need to go scare Dad.
Yeah, we'll go scare him, and then you guys need to go to bed.
Are you gonna come watch? Are they gonna come watch?
No, because they're stuck to the charger.
Oh. Sorry guys, they stuck to the charger.
Good night. Make Anna do it. Anna is at her friend's house tonight.
Oh yeah. Hannah's not here.
Make Anna do she's going to be working on the office while I'm gone. She's going to, I'm not going to be gone. We just have our tournament, so I think she's going to paint our green screen wall and maybe some other stuff. Good night from British Columbia. Good night. I was just
Columbia.
British Columbia.
British. So wait, what time is it there? But
it's probably, let me do this. I was just there like 12 hours ago.
no, wait.
Oh, the blog organizing. Yeah, the video log organizing. Right now, I only pay her for managing patron.
$10.55.
And
AM
the
or
more
PM?
patrons I get, the more money she can make, so I can make her do more stuff.
AM or PM? 10 said.
So the more she gets to help me, the more organized all this stuff will be. So, good night from Illinois. PM. Oh, it's later there.
Yeah.
It's way later. So, it's already midnight here. So, on the East Coast, it's like 3 a.m.
Oh, wow.
Crazy late, people. I'll probably be up all night now. Jet lag is really,
No, you
really
need to
fun. It's above Washington State. Oh. What is? So, it's the same time.
Good night from SoCal. Oh, hey, that's
Good
where?
night.
Where? We know some people.
We know lots of people in SoCal.
Yeah.
So,
A lot of family.
family, friends.
Yeah. They've all like traveled downward.
Yeah.
Everyone.
It's up till 3 a.m. last night. I used to be a night person. Maybe I'll become a night person now after this jet lag, and I'll keep it going.
I'm
But-
a night person,
Are you?
not a morning person.
All right, so lots of live videos to come now that I have some Wi-Fi and some serious connection and all that good stuff. And yeah, and I'm excited to be back. And like I said, I'm writing out everything that we actually did do in Africa, and I will post a link in the next vlog that I do. I'll have a link to it, and I'll let you guys know where it is. I don't know where I'm going to put it. It's got to be somewhere on the internet.
Our
But
scavenger hunt did end.
you've been surprisingly bored without having either of them around. Aww. That's sweet. So, say goodnight, guys.
Good night, people.
Good night.
Or good night for us. It might be like,
The husband is in the dining room watching this video.
hi,
You
Dad.
spelled Auntie Tay wrong.
Dad, how dare you?
I did get to use my new camera there, and I realized how
Wait,
fast
Dad's
the
coming in?
battery
Yeah, hi,
runs
Dad.
out. Good night, ladies.
Good
Dad
night.
says, go to bed. Who'd have thought? Oh, he fixed it. All right, say goodnight to your dad.
Good night, Daddy.
Good night, Dad.
And people.
And other
And people, and Anna. And
I can hear you in the other room.
It's like delayed though.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, I know. Our dad's so funny.
Yeah.
Eh.
He's waiting for me to go discover things on the internet with him. We're looking at some cool, maybe possibly trips. So he's like, hurry up.
okay, I'm gonna
You
go
done?
see what he's coming.
Good night.
Meet you in San Luis Obispo. That would be fun.
Did you
You step on Hunter?
Yeah,
I didn't even know he was in here.
He literally got up and did this.
Hunter, you sleeping?
He's so tired.
Okay. Good night, guys.
Good night. Like cat.
Cat.